Hey guys, this video is going to be about public exposure, humiliation, and embarrassment. Everything that is bad, mean, or evil, and mostly good, will always be exposed publicly. Now, if what you're doing is mean, hateful, vengeful, jealous, envious, it will be exposed to publicly humiliate and embarrass you, to get you to stop doing what you're doing. And the more you do it, the more it will be exposed to further humiliate and embarrass you until you quit. That is a lesson that God gives you through karma, because they figure if they can publicly embarrass and humiliate you, and everybody sees exactly what kind of person you are, that will get you to quit and change your ways. When that doesn't happen, and the more you do it, the tougher the exposure is going to be. I don't know about anybody else, but I wouldn't appreciate being publicly embarrassed or humiliated or exposed. That's why I don't do anything dark. I don't do anything bad. If my good gets exposed, great. If not, that's okay. So if you don't want anything you're doing behind closed doors to be exposed, then here's a real easy thing. Don't do it. Because it will always be exposed. Sooner or later, it will be exposed. And you will be so publicly humiliated and embarrassed that people in the community are going to turn their backs on you. Your family and your friends are going to turn their backs on you. Your coworkers are going to turn their backs on you. Everybody around you is going to turn their back on you and walk away, because they see exactly what kind of person you are by the things that you're doing. If you don't want to be exposed, don't do it. That way you have nothing to be exposed about, do you? Plain and simple. It's not rocket science. What you do in the dark, always, 1000% gets exposed. Maybe you like being publicly humiliated and embarrassed and exposed. I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't. I'd be ashamed and have guilt if that was me. But I'm not you. For those that don't do things like that, I applaud you. I really do. For those that do, get ready for the exposure. It's coming sooner or later. And I wouldn't want to be you when everybody turns away from you and you've got nobody to turn to. Because people don't like that kind of crap. I know I wouldn't. And I wouldn't put up with it from anybody in my life. Simple solution. You don't want to be exposed? Don't do it. So then there's nothing to be exposed about. Don't think you can hide anything from God. Because you can't. We are watched like animals in the zoo, 24/7, 365. Everything we do is documented. So if you're doing magic behind the scenes, it's going to be exposed. How can I say this? If you were full blown out in your addictions, no matter what they may be, porn, orgies, sex, whatever, drugs, alcohol, it's all going to be exposed. Everybody's going to know exactly who and what you're doing. And he's going to keep humiliating and embarrassing you until you stop. How many times do you have to go around that mountain and learn the same freaking lesson? I don't know about you, but I go around that mountain once and I've learned my lesson. And I don't do anything that would humiliate or embarrass or expose me. No, I don't claim to be a goody two-shoes. I'm not perfect. I admit that. I'm human. We all make mistakes. But there comes a point when you have to stop doing what you're doing. You have to learn from it and change your ways. And until you do that, he's going to keep exposing you for everything that you do. Do you like feeling that way? Do you like being embarrassed and humiliated and publicly exposed and people walking out of your life? Because that's what's going to keep happening until you stop. Now, those people might not come back into your life, but you can move to another place and hopefully make new friends or, you know. But if you're one of those hardheads who refuse to learn your lesson the first time and stop doing dark, bad stuff behind closed doors to people, against people, with people, you're going to be exposed about everything. Now, whether you have multiple sex partners in the bed, to orgies, to magic, to whatever it is, you're going to be exposed. All of it's exposed. Go on YouTube and put in celebrities exposed, and you will see all the celebrities so far to date who have been exposed for what they've been doing behind the scenes. And a lot of these people are losing their careers over it. That's another thing that can happen to you. Is it all worth it? That's the choice you have to make. Is what you're doing worth it? Is it worth losing everything? Because that's what's going to happen. People are going to see the real you. May not come today, may not come tomorrow, next week, next month, but it's coming. You don't know when. Because God likes to surprise people like that with karma. So the simple solution, if you don't want to have what you're doing behind closed doors be exposed, and you don't want to be publicly humiliated and embarrassed with the community, family, friends, co-workers, whoever's in your life, then don't freaking do it. It's plain and simple. If you do stuff dirty, bad, mean, and evil behind the scenes, you are going to be exposed. Everyone's going to know your business. Even the things you want to keep secret. God will expose your secrets too. He will do whatever it takes to get you to learn your lesson and change your ways. So what's it going to take? What is it going to take you losing? Everything? Everyone? Before you finally sit down and say, well, you know, I really need to quit this because I don't want some of the things I've got planned to do behind the scenes to be publicly exposed. Because I would be publicly embarrassed or humiliated. I mean, you're the ones making the decision. So you can't blame anybody else for it, especially when you get karma for it. Anyway, I have to leave that there. That's about all I can say about that subject. So, remember, all the dark things you think are hidden, they're not hidden. They will be exposed. You will be publicly embarrassed and humiliated with everyone around you. Sooner or later. What are you willing to lose? Are you willing to lose it all? Because that's what might happen. God doesn't like people doing things behind the scenes. To people, against people, or with people. So, the only person that can make that choice is you. What's it going to be? Please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Thumbs up. When you thumbs up, it circulates the video, gets the knowledge out there to people who might need it, who don't know what's going on, to give them the knowledge that they need to make better choices in life. And that's what God is trying to get you to do by publicly embarrassing and humiliating you and exposing you to the public. Which would be quite embarrassing, I would say. I wouldn't want that to happen to me. But I don't have nothing to be exposed. That's the difference. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below, thumbs up, send your friends to the channel. And I hope you'll come back and check out other content. Until then, bye.